Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutations to those who elect. And this is just a quick little message I wanted to put out, because, recently I changed the name on my YouTube channel, because a brother had recommended that I should. And I changed it from GMS Prepare for War to GMS Prepare for Spiritual War, and the reason why, why I did it, why I felt it was good, after he recommended it, was because after thinking about it, as we know, Esau is going to be trying to push that narrative, all right, after everything that's happening and, how we're getting, you could say, fame in a way. They're trying to push that narrative that we're carnal people, and so the title, Prepare for War, it makes it seem like, to the average person or someone who doesn't really know what's this about, is that we're preparing for a physical war, which that's not the case. Right now, we're preparing ourselves spiritually, all right, by the different acts of increasing our faith, all right, going out on the highways and the byways, telling our people to come back to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, all right, because Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, he's not looking for, who's the mightiest man, in terms of like physical strength. He's not looking for who's the mightiest man, all right, who's the best with the gun or with the actual sword. He's looking for those who have faith in his name, in Yahweh Shai. So that's the message we should be pushing out, is that we're in spiritual war and to prepare for spiritual war. All right. Because like you had this dude, all right, whether he did it or not, whether it was a paid actor or whatever, this dude right here, going in and shooting up all these people, that was a carnal act. All right. And that's not what we're preparing for. We're not preparing to get up, physical arms. All right. So this is 2 Corinthians 10:3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. So that's the point. We're walking in this flesh, we're in physical bodies, but we don't war after the flesh. Meaning we're not actually fighting Esau hand to hand in war right now. All right. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. So how do we fight? Is with these scriptures. All right. Because the scriptures say, and the scriptures say in Hebrews 4:12, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Okay, so how we fight is with these scriptures, man, with these words that come out of these scriptures. Okay, and that's our spiritual sword. We're not using a physical sword, which the modern day sword today is a gun. And that's not our objective. Our objective is to not get the guns and go shoot up fake Jews, shoot up Edomites. Our objective is to push the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and those are our weapons. All right. And how you prepare for spiritual war is by studying. All right, praying, fasting. Going out and pushing this word. And really, we are in spiritual war right now. We're in spiritual war right now because it said, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. And how are we pulling down those strongholds? We're pulling down those spiritual strongholds, meaning like Christianity. All right, all these different beliefs and doctrines are things that have strong holds on our people. All right, and we're pulling them down with these words. All right, with these spiritual words, we're pulling down these strongholds, which Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the one who put these strongholds on our people. So we're in spiritual war right now, not physical war. All right, it's not the time for that. All right, because there is going to come a time when the Lord will physically let us touch you Edomites, all right, and you heathens, and you 2/3. He's going to physically let us judge you, all right. But most of that is going to happen. I'll just get this real quick, all right. Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, out of the holes of the rocks. All right. So right now we're fishers, meaning we're trying to gather the elect with these words. All right. We're putting the bait out there, which is the word. All right, the scriptures, and we're trying to gather the elect. But there's going to come a time when the Lord is going to he's going to give his men spiritual powers on this side, all right, before the kingdom, and he's going to let us judge you people, all right. But that we're not preparing to physically hurt you guys. We're not training in martial arts and our gun skills, all right. When the Lord lets us do that, like I said, it's going to be spiritual power, man. He's just going to give it to us. All right. That's not what we're not preparing for that right now. Right now we're at spiritual war. Okay. So like I said, when we do actually get physical, when the Lord turns us into hunters, that's going to be the Lord doing it. That's going to be nothing that we're doing. We're not going to get armies and go out to hunt people. That's going to be purely the Lord giving his power to his men on this side. So those are just a few things I wanted to, I guess, clarify from my name change, really, is to just keep further pushing the point that we're at spiritual war, and we're not physically taking up arms. That's not what the Hebrew Israelites are about. All right, we're not about, because our apostles have been doing this for 30 plus years. If that were the case, then you would have been heard way more news about us, so that's not what we're about. We're about pushing this word, all right, which is how we're going into spiritual warfare with Esau Edom by pulling down his strongholds, but with that's all I really wanted to touch on. Lord's willing, you were edified. All praises to Yahweh, Bashim Al Shai, Bashim Al Kodash, Shalom.